Christopher Norris here from mining.com.au. Joining me today is Dave Sproule, Chairman of Polymetals Resources. Dave, great to see you.
Good to see you, Chris.
Dave, the Endeavour Mine Restart study released today demonstrates strong technical and robust economic support. What are some of the standout results from the study?
Life in particular was a great start. And it generates good cash at current spot prices, which is a godsend for us because it really demonstrates how robust this project is. So $200 million NPV, 10-year life, average 28% return on investment annually. So we're pretty pleased with the outcome, particularly with the depressed base metal markets at the moment.
And Dave, as you've just mentioned, Endeavour is poised to generate $323 million of free cash flow and will have an NPV of more than $200 million over its 10-year mine life. What sort of growth opportunities does a project with these sorts of metrics potentially unlock for Polymetals going forward?
Look, project-wise, it brings Polymetals back to production status. That's our DNA. We are producers. The entire team are all production orientated. But that cash flow provides the opportunity to explore both near mine and regionally. We've got 1,100 square kilometres of exploration licenses within the Cobar Basin, which in real terms is very well underexplored. So we have walk-up targets within our mining leases, which we intend to explore in the very near term. So the opportunity it does for us project-wise is longer life, fund that necessary exploration, optimise the operation and get on with generating hopefully a 20-year life project in the Cobar Basin. But aside from that, it will enable Polymetals the opportunity, once it has significant cash flow, to look at acquisitions of other appropriate projects, more than likely in Australia and more than likely on the eastern seaboard.
You announced in the past year that Polymetals' share price appreciation ranks the company in the top 5% of ASX-listed materials companies. How does Endeavour compare to other projects of similar size and scale, and to what extent could this be a catalyst for a share price re-rating once mining restarts?
Look, like all our peers, we all suggest that we're undervalued, but the market is the market. We understand that the market is fairly lacklustre at the moment, and particularly with base metals, but they're all cyclical. How do we rate compared with some of our peers? We're one of the three large mines within the Cobar Basin. We have the Peak Mine to the south, operating currently. To the north of Cobar, we have the CSA copper mine, which was recently purchased for $1.1 billion by Metals Acquisition Corporation, and we're a further 30 kilometres to the north of the CSA mine. This project was placed on care and maintenance in 2019. However, it has all the attributes to match the other operations once we're up and running again. But there's a lot of water to go under the bridge. We have a lot of work to do between now and then. We need to firstly replace the bond and complete the acquisition. And secondly, we need to settle on a debt facility that makes sense for this project and bring it back into operation. So once we're back in operation toward the end of next year, hopefully we'll be blessed with some increases in base metal prices. And as we know, anybody that's looked at the announcement that we're talking to today will see that base metal prices are all cyclical. And with a bit of luck, we'll do a lot better than what is currently modelled at spot price.
And finally, Dave, what can the market expect heading into 2024 in terms of news flow and progress at the mine?
Yeah, look, we'll be firstly swapping out the bond. Secondly, settling on an appropriate debt facility for the project. Thirdly, getting on with the job of the refurbishment, both in the underground rehabilitation and also the mill. Not that there's a lot of work to be done on the mill. The project has been well maintained since it closed down 4 years ago. And so first news flow, bond exchange. Second, debt, securing debt. Third is updates on our refurbishment and timing with bringing it back into production. But also, we hope to be announcing some very good results so far as our near mine exploration and regional exploration goes. And that's ongoing. And with a bit of luck, we'll be kicking some goals in terms of exploration success and increasing the longevity of the project as a result.
That was Dave Sproule, Chairman of Polymetals Resources. Dave, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Chris. Good to meet you.